I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we won up. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the Telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios. Where else but in my mom's basement. And we have been away too long. Had a good weekend, a holiday weekend with the friends and family. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. I've got the link to join in the comments. I got the link to join on Twitter. And yeah, I just kind of tagged a bunch of people. This will not be a very long stream, but there's some really cool and important stuff that I'd like to go over. Mostly some of the art from the community, and the fact that there's only a couple days left to mint your NFTs for Journey 9. And besides that, here's the deal with our game and Dark Matter. And Anti-Gravity Project. Oh, here, freeze my little face again. The only way to mint our NFTs is with our PRC20 token Dark Matter. And we also have some big news from Internet Money as well today to share with you guys. So we'll tell you about that as well. Yeah, so the StreamYard link, I did DM that to CryptoCat directly, but I put no, you're right. I put the wrong link. That's the X link. Here's the StreamYard link in the comments. Sorry, I even reposted that on Twitter accidentally. But without further ado, I'm going to share my screen really quick here. And I'm not going to turn on my sound just in case, bring some more people up here, like Mr. CryptoCat himself. Hello. Is in the house. Hello, how are you doing?
Better than I deserve.
Now, remember, folks, hopefully we don't have the echo going on right here. I didn't share my sound, but we're going to be reading to you guys tonight. Shout out to Lily Corrigal. Remember when you power bombed into the pool repeatedly wearing your astronaut suit? Legend, pure legend. That was something we did in Panama when we were down there. I had my astronaut suit on from speaking on stage, and I thought, this would be a great thing to go swimming in. And so we got some pictures of that, and Chris was pretty happy about that. He appreciated the fun. No echo audio is good. Good to know. Thank you. Believe in yourself.
we're just in like we can see like 10,000 of you. So
Mhm. Yeah, I was about to share my screen because if you go to Twitter right here and you go to communities and you go to the collective right here, we've got some new stuff
oh
here
wow.
for the Journey 9 art contest. Look at this, CryptoCat 46. And I mean, I don't think it's quite a poem. It's more of
Mhm.
what's it called? Like the Iliad and the Odyssey. What would you call
Yeah.
that?
It's a epic.
It's an epic. Yes. Epic from CryptoCat. And I don't think that it could have come at a better time. Right? I mean, like, just when we think that you cannot get bludgeoned with a hammer one more time, the markets go and have a great day like today. That just go to tell you, it just goes to show you
46. There you go.
it
Awesome.
can always get worse, right?
No, it's C.S. Lewis 463 at CryptoCat46. So you may have sent it to somebody different.
I think I've just been tagging some dude with CryptoCat face this whole time.
Because it has a picture of a cat, the one that you just.
It does, and I think that's actually the CryptoCat that is linked in a lot. I might have actually sent him bonus points and dark at some point, whoever that guy is. So I think he just squatted on your name.
That's awesome.
And vote and contribute.
Like that.
All right, cool. That one's going out to everyone. So hopefully it's join in here. But let's see here. You got a very interesting visual here. You got the 666X9 Journey 9, which I love because a lot of people don't understand this. The meaning behind 666, has connotations of devil or evil, things of that nature. But the truth is, the number 6 has always stood for time. So that's why they call the Saturn was the god of time. Kronos was the other god of time that had to do with that planet, the 6th planet from the sun. So 6 is known as the great destroyer because time destroys everything. Nothing can withstand time that we're that we're aware of in this life that we're living right now. We'll call it, right? So you would have to be outside of time and space in order to be eternal or live forever.
Correct.
So that's one of the heavy components to the anti-gravity project. If you go to agproject.io, you'll notice that at the bottom of almost every screen, there's a timer counting down saying, you're going to run out of time to mint. It looks like we've got an hour and 1 day and 14 hours.
That's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah, everyone waits till the last day, and then on the last day, none of the RPCs work, none of the wallets work, nothing works on the last day. Trust me, guys, if you want to get in on Journey 9, I would highly recommend.
Yeah, don't wait. Do it with 24 hours before.
While you're watching this stream right now.
Yes.
Pull out your wallet, get going. And the crazy thing is, as I'm sure you've also experienced, Rabby, the wallet that does not support Pulse Chain, is by far the best wallet for Pulse Chain as far as minting, things of that nature. Now, I would be remiss if I did not give a shout out to Internet Money Wallet. Internet Money Wallet, I reached out earlier and asked them if we could get Dark listed natively.
Look at
that right there. Now, this is the wrong Dark right here, I will say, but it is now one of the popular tokens. Maybe I have to put in Matter. He did sent me a screenshot earlier that showed me this, and I might just have to refresh it. Not fake news. I probably have to sign in. That's why it's making me.
Yeah.
That's why it's not really updating. Okay, so here we go. If I want to go to this Stream wallet right here and add a token, now search Dark, DARK, and look at that. It brings up the horse, but also brings up ours right here with our correct contract address as well. And if you're ever wondering what the contract address is for Dark Matter, you can go to our website and it's pasted at the top of every page where you can just copy it. But yeah, time. The time's ticking down. You only have so long to mint. And then we have the clock counting down to the lotteries. We have the clock counting down to the treasury payouts, right? And even a clock with the evil address right here. So the mint is still active for the evil address, even though it's all of those 28,800 and something have been minted. And so yeah, and if you look at my fuel cells and scroll down here, it looks as though we are sitting at 30,997.
Wow.
So without the mystery box minting, and I don't see any whales minting. Like there's several whales on the top of the holder board, and I don't know if they're just touching grass or taking a break from crypto just for sanity's sake. But we haven't seen any of the whales come in with 1,000, 2,000 mints. So it'll be really interesting. If the Pink Mist whale were to mint in Journey 9 right now, I believe that he would overtake Randy Halarski as the largest holder of NFTs.
NFTs, yeah.
Pretty sure. I mean, I did have the NFTs pulled up here somewhere on Pulse Chain Scan, and it was showing how many holders there were of that one. See, that's Pink Mist whale.
That'd be interesting to look at.
The problem with a lot of these is that a lot of them are daughter addresses of the mystery box, because the mystery box realized very quickly that to put all of its tokens in one wallet was probably not smart from a security standpoint, first of all. But it was also not, we're unable to access them, to send them out as gifts, as rewards, and things of that nature. We could only send like one by one at a time, at least until for the time being. Hopefully that will change very, very soon. With some cool stuff that Red Squirrel's been working on and some other people in the community. I'm trying to find where a fuel cell is here. I think it's
the thing is, in a down market, it's time to build, and build.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. So here's fuel cell. And if we go to the 2023 holders, remember most of those were people that were recipients of the airdrop of the Michael Jordan rookie card during Journey 1. But we'll go to these right here. And the biggest owner of fuel cells is the smart contract for the evil address.
Oh,
So the evil address is sitting on 58,000 from Journey 8 and Journey 9 right now. So it's got more than the mystery box. The mystery box is sitting on 53,000 from Journey 1 and Journey 2, I believe. And then you have, look at this. Pink Mist Whale is sitting at 41,933. And then you got a daughter address. I don't think that one is a daughter address. And then you have Randy Halarski right here. And then I think this might be a daughter address right there. I know this one is. I think that's it. Interesting. Okay, so right now you have evil address, mystery box, and Pink Mist Whale. But remember, there's been quite a few times in this journey where the evil address didn't have any fuel cells. And we hope that time comes again. This is the other bananas thing that's happened today. Dark is at an all-time low since SAC. Dark has not been this low. Even on day one, it popped up at $1. People, I believe the SAC rate for some of these were 15 cents to $2. depending on when you got in on the wish well and the minting
Mhm.
phase. But yeah, 86 cents. It's dark right now. This is dark at that. Let's find one with a little more volume and liquidity. So we have 8K. Wow. So because the price of Hex and Dark have dropped so much in the last since we added some of this liquidity here.
Mhm.
It was like 25 grand up here. Now it's worth 8 grand. So that kind of shows you guys the power of liquidity. It moves in squares and fours more than, dollar for dollar. So if you were to put 2 grand in here, it would jump 8 grand. Does that make sense? Like if this liquidity went up by 2 grand.
Yep.
So yeah, it's got $196 of volume. Not too much going on, but I don't think there's a lot of volume going on anywhere. But yeah, 86 cents. I think I saw it earlier today, like 83 cents.
Yeah, someone may have picked some up at 83 cents. I don't know.
Darken Actuator is at 86 cents right there. And I think we will see a lot more Actuator added to this one and Dark added to this one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, Mr. Pink Miss Well. Jump over there. Pink Miss Well is all the way down. Holy cow. It has not been this low since it hit this peak at the first time we told people to send it to the Pink Miss Well way back in February. Wow. 38 bucks
Wow.
gets you a million Pink Miss Well. And geez Louise, I've got to talk about that. But first, I've gone on a long tangent talking about time, talking about the evil address collective, and I think it's time for sure to check out this poem right here. And this one's called the astronomers called it the evil address. Do you want me to read this? Do you want to take it away?
No, I think your voice is booming and gusto, so I really like to hear your voice tonight.
All right, no pressure. Thanks for setting me up like that. Here we go. Oh, and now I got to try not to. And here's the deal: some of yours have a lot of really good rhyming. Here, this one is more of a verse, right?
Yeah, it's more philosophical.
Yeah, so I don't have to try to get the beats and the pronunciation right. We'll try this. Here we go. And like I said, it kind of reads like a short novella, I think. And let me ask you really quick: did you listen to Crispy Man's prequel of Dark Matter?
I haven't yet.
Oh, I thought that you had because it really goes along these same themes of hollowness, emptiness, haunting, darkness, hopelessness, and stress, tension. That's what I'm trying to say. Tension. There's a lot of tension in that one, and I'll have to repost it for you guys in Telegram and Twitter. Just a YouTube link that's out there. It's really cool. All right, here we go. The astronomers called it the evil address. A patch of sky that devoured every photon sent its way. A rectangle of absolute black where galaxies should have been, but weren't. They aimed the great mirrors, threw light like spears, and the spears vanished without a sound. Years passed. The void only grew hungrier. It began to tug at neighboring clusters, a slow, deliberate theft of stars. Telescopes trembled on their mounts. Priests muttered. Generals drew up contingency plans for the end of everything. Then, quietly, without an announcement or trumpet, Dark Matter arrived. Not as a hero in shining armor, but as a shadow that was always there, the unseen skeleton of the cosmos, holding spiral arms in their graceful arcs when no one was looking. It did not fight the evil address, simply refused to move. Where the void tried to pull, Dark Matter leaned back, an immovable hush. Woven through every galaxy, a lattice of silence, stronger than any scream. The black rectangle strained. It yanked at filaments of light, tried to rip the universe open. Like a letter it had no right to read, dark matter held, not with force, but with presence, with the stubborn fact of simply being. Slowly, so slowly, no instrument could mark the moment. The evil address began to close. Its edges frayed. Its hunger met a deeper hunger, the appetite of the invisible that needs no mouth and never swallows. One night, the patch was gone. In its place, a faint blur of newborn galaxies quietly assembling themselves out of the dark that had always cradled them. The astronomers stared, speechless. They had expected war, fireworks, a cosmic battlefield. Instead, the quietest victory in history. Dark matter never even turned around. It just kept holding the universe together, the way it always has, the way it always will. Unseen, unthanked, absolute.
There you go.
I'm hearing the applause. I'm hearing the snaps
Yeah,
in the coffee house.
there's a lot to unpack there.
There's a lot to unpack here, but it really I thought about this a week ago when I saw it, started reading it. This this is crypto. This is the essence of crypto and
Mhm.
believing in something,
Yeah.
being immovable, and trusting in things that just are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that they think that that the bull run is over, that was the bull run, what we just experienced up to this point. I think they're insane. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, that was it. That was Bitcoin's wave. That was Ethereum's wave. Now we're gonna go back to winter for 4 more years, and I don't think Bitcoin's done by any means. For just because of some of the players,
Mm-hmm.
in the game, the evil sons of bitches that spent tens of millions of dollars on infrastructure and websites and legal and regulatory stuff, all so that they could move the baby boomers' money and wealth from stocks and bonds into Bitcoin and Ethereum with their ETFs and stuff like that. Like, so just by the fact that they, spent that time and money, they're not going home with the amount of economic energy that's traded hands right now. I'll just say I find it very, very. I would be flabbergasted if Bitcoin doesn't surge again. Now the 4-year, like I said, it's late. It's definitely late. The 4-year cycle is not happening every 4 years anymore. And a lot of people that said this time is different, they've all been using it in a negative connotation.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, this time is different. You're not going to get your bag. No, you're not getting that excitement and that party that you're hoping for, that celebration. I think it is different, but I just think it's different because the timing's messed up. There's more attention on it. There's more hands in the pie. There's more of a power struggle going over because as more and more economic energy moves into crypto, you're going to have more and more people fighting for it, trying to gain people's attention, onboard people. It's so close to something like religion and politics that, yeah, what we're seeing is a history change before our eyes in the way that people believe in money and use money, program money. And so I don't know. I know a lot of people, and I don't know why they're saying this or what it means exactly, but a lot of people are saying that Trump will get his way in May. And I think they're thinking that some of the power struggles, things of that, may subside or be decided in certain ways, and that they can turn on the money printer. But I think I heard this on No Permissions call. Someone's talking about, okay, so let's say that things get worked out, or someone starts leading the ship in a somewhat corrective manner, and they start cranking out the money printers in May. Well, the effects of that probably won't be felt for 3 to 6 months. So whenever things get going, and whenever the government starts to inject money into the people and the economy instead of just the banks and their ledgers, that's when it'll feel like the economy is quit stalling. Because I think not only did crypto bros not think that the bear market could last this long, I think they also didn't think that the economy could suck for this long. With different presidents, different regimes, supposedly the red team and the blue team switching hands. Sometimes we see, the economy go one way or the other, whatever.
What if it doesn't matter what color you are?
Yeah, the
Right?
thing is, if you're watching a basketball game with a red and a blue team on the court, and you're not on the court, if you just look at the scoreboard, it's like players versus spectators, and the players, no matter who scores a point, theirs goes up, and the spectators stay at 0 forever. We're not getting anywhere by trusting men to make decisions for us. These human beings, there's a reason that Satoshi and the reason that blockchain can be superior to the legacy finance, and that's because legacy finance required you to trust human beings, and that's not that hasn't panned out very well in history.
And that's why we had the first 10 amendments called the Bill of Rights, and then look what happened after that.
Yeah, it's trying to keep people in line is a full-time job. That's eternal, right? And if you hand someone your money, there's a 99.9999% chance they're going to take off with it. That's just how it works. It's just like giving someone any of your power, whether it's control over you, your money, your time, your resources, your intellect, right? The sweat of your brow.
Yep.
And so, just like the evil address, this place that it's hungry, like that's what I think of when I think of the Federal Reserve or
Exactly.
politicians or anyone who's born a psychopath. There's no satiating that hunger. It's like trying to stop a fire by feeding it wood. And the only way you can fight something like that is to be immovable and to connect with something greater than yourself, something outside of time and space, if you will. And whether you guys believe that's the universe or God or just the people that you believe in and human love, you really do have to tap into something like that to be able to weather these storms.
Community.
Yeah, community. That has
collective.
Honestly been one of the toughest parts of the bear market, is that people they don't have the time and attention to put into crypto right now. And so they just, I miss the streams. I miss the meetups, I miss the conferences, because that's been I think the sweetest part of crypto for me are the relationships. I thought it was, I obviously wanted money like everyone else, wanted financial freedom, things like that. But once you get to a certain point of money and time, you realize that like money is not real. It can only make your life so good up to a point. And then it really doesn't have a very strong effect on you.
Right.
So it's like people say it's like air, right? If you don't have enough air, it's all you can think about. But once you have enough air, like how often have you thought about breathing today?
Mhm.
Probably not often, unless you're like meditating or something like that. And so the astronomers call it the evil address. I want you guys to come in here, give him a like and retweet this. Get this as many votes as we can right here. We're at 10 votes right now. There's 2 of them right here. If you vote for either one of them, we'll just count both of these because they are both showing up in the right place. Just became a senior tech. Yeah, there we go. So, and then here is Red Squirrel's art submission. He's at 9 votes. Axiom Icon with his short clip has 11, and that's it. That's it for now. I mean, it's a very it's a lot like the minting, you know. There's just not a lot of minting going on here, and so because you guys are competing with fewer and fewer people, and like I said, 28,000 of these, almost 29,000 of these are from the evil address. So if the collective is successful yet again in vaporizing the, let's see, it was 29 or maybe it was 30,000 from Journey 8.
Yeah,
And
32, I think. 32
yeah,
and then 20, almost 29 because it's 10% less, I believe.
yeah. So if those are wiped out, then Journey
Wow.
8 and Journey 9 will have
Bananas.
silly bananas returns. Like
Well,
even right now, it's showing that you get 20% of a dark on your first payment in Journey 9 because there's just so much
and you
fewer
know,
people.
you said something really important, Max, too, is, you know, thinking about what happens in May, thinking about what happens maybe 6 months from then. Guess what? If you have an NFT every 45 days, you're getting yield.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think enough people can grasp that. And maybe I shouldn't say that because I want more yield than other people, but I want to, I want to be able to share the wealth, to share knowledge, because that's what it is. It's knowledge and wisdom. Because I learned back in 2021, I came after. I actually bought Hex at 18 cents, and I couldn't believe when it went up to 52 cents. I was like, this is amazing. And then where it's at now, but it's like this pays yield every 45. It's an endless penny bank. Yes, at a certain point you're getting less and less, but if you have less people minting and the evil address gets snuffed, as you say, it's going to be paying more than the other journeys. Anyway, not financial advice. I'm only a teacher, not an educator. I just wanted to let people know that there is a way to beat the system, and it's minting the journeys.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. I mean, there was a lot of people that had more dark in the beginning, and they went heavier into 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what we've seen is people going and vaporizing 1, 2, 3, and 4, collecting their dark matter right here, and reminting in these lower journeys with fewer people competing, which is kind of crazy. We didn't know that was a game mechanic that would happen. And usually we have our minting phase. So the minting phase is 11 days. And then every 11 days, we have a lottery for 33 days, basically. So it goes 11, 22, 33, 44. When the minting window is closed, we have been doing a Pink Miss Well deal where you can buy 1 million of the Pink Miss Well tokens, and you can send them to the Pink Miss Well's address. And we were giving people just in packages, crazy packages of NFTs for doing so, and for putting as much economic energy in the hands of the Pink Miss Well, because Pink Miss Well has been such an amazing steward of all things dark.
Mhm.
And so like it ends in 33B872 here, and his address ends in 8090. So you can send a million of these to that. Now, instead of doing a certain package like the first 20 million get this many, and then the next 10 million get this many, I want to do something a little different because there's not a lot of people hanging out here, so we can have a little bit more fun. And what I want to do is I want to do an auction. What we're gonna do is there's an
Wow.
address. What's that?
That's amazing. I can't wait to hear.
Well, there's an address that most of you have received NFTs from, and that is there's an address from our sexy secretary that we should probably get some poinsettias for Christmas for now that I'm thinking about it. And she's been sending out all of these. What we're going to see, you're going to see 100 J9s minted and sitting inside of that address. And then maybe we'll throw in like 20 dark or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
And whichever address sends the most pink mist whale to the pink mist whale's address during Journey 9, so up to the big jackpot payout and the treasury payout, we'll say, or we'll just say until the minting clock starts again for Journey 10. Okay, so all throughout Journey 9, you can send Pink Mist Well to the Pink Mist Well's address. The address that sends the most Pink Mist Well to the Pink Mist Well address will receive 100 J9s and like 20 dark.
Wow.
And so you can actually watch that. We'll have a leaderboard, or we can, paste. We can post it in Telegram of who's doing that, because obviously, someone might send 1 million, and then someone sends 1,000,001. Like $1, Bob. And then the other one sends 2 more. You know what I mean? Like it could be fun because people will be watching each other to try and be the last big payout to the Pink Mist Well. And I will also say that right here, the mystery box right here that has 54 million is not competing against you guys. You don't have to worry about the mystery box dumping its 54 million there. I can't speak to the originator contract here with 93 million, almost just under 94 million. But this 94 million really hasn't moved much right here. In fact, it'd be great to see if, as things continue to go lower, it would be great to see this 94 million and maybe some more of the Pink Mist Well's 427 million added to these liquidity pools right here. So there's like 245 million paired with dark, and then there's 138 million paired with pulse. But if we could make this liquidity pair just insane with both dark matter and Pink Mist Well, especially as the market's low, then that could do a lot of things for both price of Pink Mist Well and for dark matter. Not financial advice, of course. Just some dude with a really shiny Hex hoodie on the internet, Let's see. Here's the StreamYard link. Like I said, and let me catch up here. In Japan, the number 666 is good luck. Hex Glenn's in the house. Hi guys. Hi Hex Glenn. I did try a VPN on my phone with OKX wallet. It made a new wallet. Why is Hex doomed? Is it going to zero? Whatever Richard touches now seems to turn to crap. Twerking is a curse. Yikes. Well, Simba 3695. Hex, I think that everything on Pulse Chain is doomed until it's not. Yeah. Until the green candles come in.
It's not. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but if you were to figure out what the entire TVL locked on Pulse Chain is, I'm sure someone has this on their website where it shows, the amount of economic energy on Pulse Chain going up and down for the last couple of years. dark matter would be a certain percentage of that total value locked, right? If you want to call it the market cap of everything in Pulse Chain, we'd be like 0.00013% or something of that entire amount. And the truth is, as long as that amount of money is going down in Pulse Chain, everything is gonna suck unless you are buying right now. And then it's like every week you're like, oh my gosh, the Big Mac's on sale even cheaper than it was last week. You know, you just keep going to McDonald's because you just kept getting more and more food for less and less money. And that's where it is. That rhymes, Max. I'm not sure what rhymes, but bananas. Memories of the Price is Right. $1, Rob. So anyways, that's kind of, I mean, I'm sure I could talk. I mean, Actuator is amazing. Don't sleep on Actuator. It's amazing. Dr. Doge, be a good boy. Fold some proteins. Save the world from diseases and earn some really cool tokens in the meantime. Actually, I should check this out. I should definitely check out Mr. Dr. Doge.
Have you been folding?
I've been folding like a good boy.
Good.
And I am at 952 Dr. Doge. I have not purchased one token yet. But Dr. Doge team has reached out to me. They have this forever locked liquidity, right? Where it's you can read the audit of the code that has locked the liquidity forever. And Dr. Doge is one of those crazy projects that has more liquidity than market cap because they've locked a certain percentage of their tokens with Pulse forever. And as I reach my goal, if I reach my goal here of 1,000 Dr. Doge tokens, there may be some liquidity set up to celebrate that occasion between Dr. Doge and dark matter. And if there is, it will join the locked forever liquidity.
Wow.
Which means there would be even less dark available. People, if you were to look at this chart, you'd be like, you would think that dark had been printed into oblivion, right? You would think that this was the US dollar's buying power. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's like, what the hell is wrong with this token? Yeah. And you would think that we went from like 1 million to 100 trillion, and that it's just losing value, dump only token. But the truth is, even with the huge dumping that's happened recently from a specific address, the amount of dark available is much smaller. There was 11% of the dark that was given to airdrop recipients and those that participated in the mining in Wishwell. Right? There's 11. There's 89% was locked in Mystery Box and the evil address. 65% of it was in the evil address alone. And then you had some in the Mystery Box. And then as things were minted, it filled up the treasury and the lottery right here. So if you look at 100% of this token, 500 of them were burnt mistakenly right here with the smart contract address early on. 26,000 of them are stuck in this address, the jackpot box address forever. So almost 3%. 2.63% is going to be locked and burnt there forever. And then if you have some locked liquidity, it goes down even further. But my point of this is, and I understand that, yes, the liquidity pools are circulating supply, and I do realize that these big whales that are sitting with 10,000, 39,000, 5,000, 4,000, I understand that they can dump at any time. So I'm not saying that these will never hit the market. I will say that they are most likely not going to hit the market, even unless the prices get bananas. In my humble opinion. Well, I mean, obviously the stuff in the smart contracts, that is, the stuff here in the treasury that's at 49.3%. People have to vaporize their NFTs to dump that. And it hasn't been paid out yet, all of it. There's, how much is in the treasury right now? There's
285,000.
Yeah, 28.5% is in the treasury that is not assigned to the NFTs, and about 30% is assigned inside the NFTs with that smart contract. So I always have to pull out my calculator when I do this, but I'm just going to try to do it off the top of my head. So 43 plus 27 is 76. 76 plus 8 is...
Wait, 43 plus 27 is
Uh-huh.
70.
It's 70?
Yeah, because 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry the 1 is 70. 43
Oh.
plus 27.
Oh, you were doing the points. Okay, so add these up if you would, please. It'll go much faster.
Yeah,
If
I have
I
my
tried to-
calculator out, actually.
Yeah, I calculate. Okay, because I was just doing the straight percentages. I wasn't doing the points. So this
Okay.
is better. Okay, so 49.3
49.3.
plus 27.41
Okay,
plus 8.15
okay,
plus 3.97 plus 3.48
okay,
plus 1.23
okay,
plus 1.1 plus 1 plus 0.55 plus 0.5, and then this one's a liquidity one, so we'll add that one in there, 0.47.
okay.
And what does that give us with the how many was we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wells here, and smart contracts and the mystery box. What does that equal?
It's 97.16%.
97.16%. So minus 100.
So 2.84%.
2.84%. So even with someone taking roughly $400 to dumping $400 to $500 a day, sometimes twice a day of dark, 4 months, we went from 11% on the market, outside of the smart contracts and mystery box, to, you said less than 3%, right?
Yeah, 2.84.
2.84%. So I said, this is, it's too bad that we can't just say that this is the supply right here, because this is down quite a bit. But yeah, I would think of this more as the amount of dark available to buy, and at the same time, some insane blessing of everything in the world crashing and burning, set on fire, and giving you guys some crazy deals right now. I don't know what to say. There's a few things I want to say. I'm just going to say there's certain prices that people in the community may not be able to resist of dark, especially
Delayed
with less than
gratification is a
3% in
good
there.
thing, right?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, as we know, we have, if you look at the supply right here, this 30%, this 24.5% of dark is going to go from the evil address into the lottery and the treasury.
I think that's Pink Miswell chart.
Oh, it totally is. Let me go back. I was like, that doesn't sound right. 27%. There we go. I knew it was closer to 30. I'm like,
That's why I'm
wow.
here. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
somebody's been minting the hell out of that. 27%. This 27% is going to go mostly,
Yeah.
80% of it's going to go into the treasury. Sorry, 77% is going to the treasury. 20% is going into the jackpot box. 3% is going into the mystery box. And the mystery box just gave away 1,000 dark on our birthday about a week or so ago.
Bananas.
Bananas. It's bananas.
I can't wait to get a T-shirt from someone too.
Oh, it gets dark so early these days. So tired. Oh,
it's only 7:53 here.
Disillusion 2022 says I sacrificed for Pulse Chain. I'm at negative 95%. I love it, baby. Oh, song memory. Pocket calculator by Kraftwerk. I have $5,000 in Hex. It's a negative 97%. What a return after 2 years. Seriously, it's bananas. It's. Let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real quick.
It's like
join again.
It's desensitization. I can't even say it. Say that really fast. See?
It's desensitizing the masses.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can say it correctly,
Yeah.
I think. It's desensitizing. All right. So yeah, you can see, just look at my shirt. You can see the missing bedazzled jewels.
Yep.
From some adventures and a hard life in crypto. This is by far
people's minds right now. They're missing part of their mind.
Mm-hmm.
This year.
Yeah. We've got scars and stuff, and you can only go so long before time catches up to you, right? I mean, I retired off of crypto because I knew that Hex would never again go below 10 cents.
Never.
And it turns out that the bills that I pay didn't care.
They didn't care.
They didn't care that I was wrong 99% of the time with my crypto predictions. And so, it's
neither
like
inflation, right? Inflation didn't care either.
It didn't care. No, not at all. I did not see inflation going up this quickly in the last 3 years. It is not, you just throw a few things in your basket at the grocery store. It's $100, and you're looking and you're like, what is in here? Did someone throw beluga caviar in the bottom? These are milk and eggs and coffee,
and top ramen.
And top ramen's gone up. Even these pizzas, cheap pizzas, freezer pizzas. I love freezer pizzas, mostly because they're easy to make.
And they're good for you.
They're
especially if you get that extra plastic.
Yeah, why even take the plastic off? It's kind of like extra cheese if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the cheap pizzas aren't cheap anymore. I'm like, that's what the expensive pizzas used to cost. So inflation's crazy, but everything happens in its own time. Everything, even though it doesn't feel like it, everything happens perfectly on time. Even the most painful, excruciating days of your life, that's exactly what was supposed to happen that day. That's how you're supposed to feel. That's how the world was supposed to turn out. And I know kind of like a lot of people don't want to entertain that idea. But the truth is, if it were supposed to be a different way, it would be. Mm-hmm. If we were supposed to be, getting a really nice high to 180,000 Bitcoin today, we would. But there's so much cause and effect. There's so many algorithms going into this life that we experience that math doesn't lie. Like nothing happens by accident.
Math is absolute. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 2 always equals 4, not 3 or 4.5.
Right. That was a big part of Atlas Shrugged, you know. He was like, I'm never going to say that 2 plus 2 equals 3. I don't care if everyone else around me is yelling that 2 plus 2 equals 3. I'm going to say 2 plus 2 equals 4. I'm going to live by truth. Believe in yourself, says Max, if you drizzle a little bit of ranch dressing on those freezer pizzas before you cook it, it really enhances them. I haven't tried that. I do dump extra cheese on mine, obviously, because
it's plastic.
It's plastic. Yeah, the cheese they're sending isn't really cheese, and it's more of an idea of cheese than an actual kind of like it just looks like pita bread.
It's like an
that
AI
got snowed
cheese.
on.
Yeah,
it's an AI cheese. Oh man. Yeah. So those are the big announcements. I think those are all pretty big announcements. You've got basically a day. No. You've got till tonight to mint, is what I would tell you. Just pretend you are not going to be able to mint after tonight. So you got till tonight to mint. You've got whoever sends the most Pink Miss Well to the Pink Miss Well address is going to end up with this crazy chunk of NFTs and dark. So that's going to be fun to see how that one goes.
Yeah, that could be interesting, especially, if the collective is able to do some work with the evil address that hasn't scraped from last journey and may not scrape from this journey for Lottery 3. Okay, I'll be quiet. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that could happen.
There's a lot of what ifs.
Yes. Yep. Also, if you guys have not sent me a shipping address and you won stickers or T-shirts during the birthday giveaway, be like our buddy CryptoCat here and send me a shirt size and an address. I will not show up at your house today or anytime in the next few months. I'm pretty busy, but we will eventually get those packages out, and you guys will have your swag that you can get start some conversations at Christmas time, hopefully. Right? Wear it to your ugly sweater contest.
It's also a great white elephant gift, because then you can tell a story about how you received it. Just throwing that out there too.
I like that as well. There's a book that discusses the phenomenon of masses declaring something as fact that isn't. Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes.
Thomas Hobbes.
I've heard of that. I didn't know that's what it was about, but it is. People are easily influenced and dissuaded, and I think a lot of times when we believe that we're making decisions of our own free will, we don't quite realize what's going into that algorithm. When I lose my patience or get upset over something, very rarely do I stop and think, when's the last time I ate? How much sleep did I get last night? What else has bothered me yesterday that I didn't really take care of and resolve that's probably piling up? Like, there's so many things that, like I said, it feels like I'm choosing to lose my shit. But the truth is, and it may be a mixture of both, because I do have a choice, but
people don't understand that we're really living in the Matrix, and there is a red pill and there is a blue pill, which is very philosophical, and we don't have time to get into it, but there's a lot to unpack there. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. So everything is not as it seems, or
yes.
The stories that we tell ourselves are almost always completely wrong. Like, if you sit and really dissect them, or sit down with a psychologist or therapist, and you truly, honestly examine the ideas and stories that go through your head on a daily basis, you'll be shocked at how incredibly insane most of them are. Like, they have nothing to do with reality, most of them. So,
yep.
Anyway, that's why we get to have fun at places like this and write our own story and make our own communities and decide what we want to use as money.
And write
the
a poem. Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
write a poem that describes what we're living in right now.
Yes, yes. And make sure that you go to the collective and vote for CryptoCat's amazing piece of art. This is the third or fourth poem that you've provided.
It's the fourth poem.
The fourth.
Yep, and I wanted it to be special, so I think it hit the mark.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. So make sure you're doing that. Applying the principles in the above book would assist you in growing your cult, Max. Well, maybe I need to tap into those and see what's going on. Yeah. I did see this one where this guy was going through, Facebook and scrolling, TikTok, X, where the algorithm is made to feel you. It's made to make you feel a certain set of emotions in a certain order to buy things. And to give your attention to people. So, yeah, even as you're scrolling and you feel like you're having these honest reactions to things, you're being manipulated.
Yeah. Well, it's like, instead of having presents that say from Santa, from dark matter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have that discussion. What's dark matter? Oh, he took out Santa. Let me tell you about dark matter, the real story of Christmas.
When I have grandchildren, I'm going to just tell them that it's the evil address that's coming down the chimney at night.
Yes. With gold.
Yeah, he's coming to get the evil address shows up if you've been bad. And the collective shows up if you've been good. I love it. Good stuff. All right. Well, I'm going to take my nighttime vitamins and chill out with Mrs. Hexray Chick. Maybe I'll make. I've been perfecting this caramel popcorn recipe lately.
What?
Yeah. I've quit making it in front of other people because I don't want to share.
What? Because
it's that good. It's all micro. So
how much dark? I'll give you 100 dark.
All right, here's the secret recipe really quick.
Okay.
You put in your microwave popcorn because it's got time to actually pop it.
Yeah.
And then when it beeps and it tries to it never pops it long enough. It never pops all the kernels. So I just sit there and I hit the 30-second button until it's basically burning a little bit. I like it a little bit burnt. So I'll get to where it definitely stops popping. I'll open it, flip it, and turn it back on just for a second because you always get at least 5 more pops on the other side. I don't know why, but you do. Yeah, you do. So at this point, most of the people in the house are complaining about the smell of smoke, but I don't care because this is my creation. So I take it out and then I take a tall glass cup, and I put in about a third of a stick of butter, and then a little bit of sea salt, and then I put 2 or 3 basically the same amount of brown sugar as butter. And then I boil it and stir it and boil it and stir it until it's magma. And you'll know it's magma because it does not separate at all. It just gets really thin and wiry, kind of like caramel, right? So it turns more into a liquid. And it might take a while. Now remember, do not grab the glass container with your hand.
Or
There's been a couple of times I took my sleepy vitamins too early in the evening and I grabbed it with my hand and I was like, ow, that really hurts. Yeah. Still ate it with my now scarred hand, but that's neither here nor there. Use a towel or a hot pad, and then you just drizzle it and you shake, you bounce, drizzle and bounce, drizzle and bounce.
Let's go.
And then you're all okay. I never wait long enough to start eating it. So I have basically melted plastic burning my gums and tooth as I'm I don't wait for it to cool down enough. But as it cools, you let it cool, it gets crunchy, really crunchy, like toffee.
What?
Oh, I'm telling you. And if you sit near anyone, even if they don't like popcorn, their hand is in your bowl the whole time.
Man, that'd be nice to have with my T-shirt. It did. Wink, wink.
I've got to find my envelopes. So my envelopes are in there. I was gonna pull it out and then write down your address and then dox you.
Yeah,
But
you should.
oh man. I'm hoping to stream again before this mint wraps up, but just guys, the way that you win mint with Anti-Gravity Project is you just mint. You get dark and you mint them, and you try to get. You can never have enough dark because you want to keep minting, and you want to have some just liquid if you want to provide liquidity. Or let's say the price does something crazy, and Pulse Chain sees it's pumped to Valhalla, and you can drop them for. Let's just conservatively say 4 figures. Then you're probably going to want to have a couple on hand just for that. Okay, so and today they're in the 80 cent range. They're insanely cheap. So yeah, it's
You don't have enough dark, and you don't have enough pink Mistwell.
Mm-hmm. You got a sticker pack and a t-shirt.
Yes. 2, yeah.
The Dark Matter t-shirt.
The AG Project.io t-shirt.
You have one of those, right? Or do you win one?
I don't have that. I have a Dark Matter.
Oh yeah, you did
both.
You won both
T-shirts.
Both t-shirts and a sticker pack.
Yeah.
And you didn't win any of the fuel cells though.
That's okay. I may have some. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
I sent Jonathan Kampala's J1s. I've sent Pulsewave Vibes J3s. I don't have an address for Wilhelm. I do have one for Red Squirrel. So Red Squirrel has some J5s and J9s coming to him. Steve Stash, I got to look up his address, make sure I got the right address for him. Corey and Investor. Yeah, I'm waiting for those. And I'm waiting on Wilhelm to give me an address and a t-shirt size. Elizabeth for a t-shirt size and address. Wild SJ. Oh no, those are all sticker packs. Yeah, sticker packs. And then Wild SJ, I need a t-shirt size and address. Hex Glenn, need t-shirt size and address. CryptoCat, Elizabeth, Mac, and then Pulsewave Vibe. I got to get a size and an address for him. So the algorithms are far too responsive for my taste, especially on Facebook. So I just search for those I know who are doing things that are enhanced by sharing. I like that. Max, hot popcorn and sharp cheddar slices, a handful of popcorn, slice of cheddar in your mouth, and start chewing. Much better than cheese powder.
And it's real cheese.
And it's real cheese.
Yeah.
Real cheese. Oh my gosh. And of course, Pulse Jiu-Jitsu, Fast Abdul's in here for the tech. Good to see you, my friend. I was watching him on St. Wolf. They've got some really I like St. Wolf's vibe and style.
And Pulse, he's got an interesting token called Vault. People may want to check out too.
Vault. Yeah, he's come on here and told us about Vault as well.
Yep.
So
I would highly recommend you go check out Fast Abdul.
Yes. Follow Fast Abdul, and you don't have to tune into his channel. You just tune into any channel, and he'll be there.
He'll be there.
They could be talking about homemade popsicles, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey."
He's like Dark Matter. It's always there.
He's always there. Oh my gosh! Well, as always, remember, guys, what you do matters.
Yep.
Like getting stuff shipped out to people when you promised you would. That stuff matters, even if no one sees.
Reminders
matter. You matter.
Double hits. Yeah.
And whatever it is that keeps this whole thing going, whatever we're experiencing right now, life, the Matrix, whatever it is, the energy, the intelligence, and the intention behind it is something that we're all connected to. So you are connected to something greater than any of us can comprehend with our human minds. You are valuable, and you are here for a reason.
You
So,
all have dignity and worth, and remember that.
beautiful, beautiful, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing the poem. It's been a while. You sent it to me. I went probably 5 or 6 days without going through my messages on Telegram. It's
Yeah, I
because
thought you were ghosting me. That's
it
what I
was
thought.
it was so dark. Literally, it was dark outside all the time.
Yeah.
It was dark. It felt dark looking at the charts. It was rough. It was rough. It's not been an easy 3 years, to say the least. But there's nobody else I would rather get kicked in the teeth with than you guys. Let's trauma bond over this. Let's get our fight club. Let's get our fight club organized.
Yes.
And ready for what comes next. Because remember, something's got to give. All that economic energy that the government has created by punching zeros in a computer.
We live in a debt-based system.
Yeah. And all these human beings that have been looking for jobs and looking for, things to flourish, something's got to give. So in the winter, we remember summer. So think of summer, think of the days, think of the last bull run when you were taking screenshots of your Staker app back then every 10 minutes. Staker app.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
And a special shout out and thank you very much to Internet Money for working on a wallet that is native to Pulse Chain and adding our token. That means a lot to us. We appreciate that. And their Telegram, if you have a problem, you can go into their Telegram and ask a question. Like I was having trouble finding out if I had to remove a nonce, right? And so clear a nonce. And you ask a question and you only want to read the answers in the main chat. The 18 people, the 45 kgs that contacted me in my DMs right afterwards, they'll get you. So do not, if you're looking for technical support, do not reply to DMs from anyone claiming to be anyone, even Fast Abdul. Although that probably is Fast Abdul damning you because he's everywhere. All right. Love you guys. Have a great night. I'm going to go burn some popcorn. And yeah, we'll chat soon. But 30,000 J9 NFTs. We will see. What the number is in 1 day and 13 hours. And iHeart Hexagon, so good to see you. So good to see you. Yes, have a lovely evening. Good, sweet dreams. Get plenty of beauty rest. I'm an admin in Internet Money Telegram. I have many scammer clones. Okay, yeah. So don't, especially if they say they're an admin, they're probably not an admin
Probably
if they're
not.
DMing. Because almost every admin has in their name, I will not DM you first. So, anyways. All right. Love you guys. Ciao. We'll see you on the next stream. Happy hunting and happy minting.